Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Assassin's Creed 2. Let's continue. So, we have a lookout area to go find, a viewpoint. I'm not sure it actually is worth my time to actually do these, because I'm not sure these are actually useful. So we've had the villa chest twice fill in. It would actually be probably a good idea to fast travel to that location. Let's see, how could I do that? Fast travel back to Montague, spend the 7,000 I have to upgrade some things to get some more gold. The earlier and the faster you invest in it, the more it would pay back. I don't want to move the story forward right now, purely for, you know what I could do? I could go to this art section, art dealer. Like, if I can find the art dealer. Let's see. So I need to increase Monogori's value first before I can buy art. Which probably means I need to upgrade everything. Do I need to repair everything? I guess, maybe, but not really. It's like the Heshmild Greaves here are quite expensive. And then a 1 speed, -1 deflect, or maul, or mercenary war hammer, an old Syrian sword. I think the old Syrian sword is probably a decent thought to purchase. But I shouldn't do too much of this until I start increasing my own weapons, my own income.
That should do, I hope. And please, come back often.
But Villa de Auditore, see, there my value went up 150. So can I buy art now? Yes. Madonna and Child, Baptism in Christ. They do kind of a nice thing here, where they cover a lot of the Renaissance art, famous pictures, and throw them out here, and then they really can't do anything new with it. So even though that isn't that's great that they throw these little pieces into the game, they never can do that again in any other sequel.
Most entertaining.
Let's climb up here. There's an assassin's tomb I want to do. Also, I believe there was a, not on this one, but on the building to the right here. I need to make a custom marker and go look there for another thing too.
Murderer! Stay back! Am I dreaming this?
What are you doing, guy?
God! Hey, man! Do you have your lights? We can do some target practice.
Oh, that was a courier I just accidentally bumped into. So you're supposed to kill those couriers because they have Templar messages? Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna get that guy. They have a decent amount of of money on them too, I believe. So it's not a terrible thing if you see them to start chasing them. But unlike the first game, we've already done at least one assassination, if not... Yeah. I think we've done 2. And unlike the first game, there's no build up to it. You're not given like 6 submissions that you should do, all of them, but you only have to actually do 3 of them before you can take on the assassination mission. Here you can literally just run to the memory start point and get that memory start point going. I need to increase my gold here. And let's go get this codex page. Where are you, my treasure? Here you are. Almost all codex pages are on the ground. That doesn't mean, though, that you can't take an opportunity to air assassinate the people. Protecting the codex. Let's see, where is it? There they are. So, last time we were able to just throw money and keep him busy.
Oh, clean it! Where can I leave this?
It must be anonymous. There we go. Alright, well.
Today of all days.
So here we are beating this. This feels like the old style of fighting. I think I just got a stronger sword too. But maybe these guys have gotten better armor in 2 years. Or maybe because I moved the story along, they got better armor. Ran low on health, had to use my... Let's see. My sword is not working well at all. This is not working well at all. There. Now, unlike the first game, I am noticing there's not an increase of people coming. We aren't attracting the attention of another dozen guards. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this. Come on, game. What am I doing wrong? Thing? That's a familiar finisher move. See, this guy is holding a hammer. These guys are taking forever. I imagine these were the 3 holding the codex in and guarding the codex. They're not particularly guarded that well in an open room with an open door. Now the hammer issue Yeah, but here we go. Here's your regular guards that did catch my attention, but it was better than before. In the first game, that would have probably gotten, I would say, maybe a much larger number, 15 characters. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's 25% notoriety, so then I'm not notorious at all again. I'm pointing in the wrong direction because the mouse cursor moves like random. Just randomly with the controller for no reason. Let's see, what can we buy here from the... Oh, this is
Oh,
blacksmith.
well, I can't have everything in stock, I suppose.
So because I accidentally robbed that guy, I'm notorious again. Here we go. Looking for the marker on the San Lorenzo. Where could it be? Looking everywhere. Let's just go up here. There's a feather. Let's get the synchronization. Let's see, where is it actually? This one's gonna be a little bit different. It's right down here or right up there? Ah, there it is. Climb. Really, game? Let me up. Let me up. Darn it. Falling backwards into a hay bale is never going to be the desired action. Right, so there is a trick. I guess what you have to do is you have to be right under it and then hop up and jump. That is a very strange point, and it really goes to show how with this new construction architecture it doesn't make a lot of sense. They just put that sync point in the middle of nowhere. Why not just have it a little bit lower where it would attach to something at least, or have a area you could actually reach. Trying to get in this facility and see if I can possibly from the ground floor. Here's a
Can't get
that guy was trying to steal my wallet. 504. 504 gold for that. He would have stolen money from me and run away if I hadn't seen him coming on the map. That's a Quite harsh punishment for being a pickpocket there, getting stabbed in the gut. So I'm on the inside of this building. As far as I can tell, there's no treasures or anything. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a memory sequence that was in this area or supposed to be in this area. I'm looking all over the place. I suspect it's maybe on the other side, on an angle you wouldn't see. There it is. Over here I can see just the sparkle of it.
Hey, do you see what's going on?
Not yet. But you will.
Subject 16 sounds like a pretty crazy guy. But I mean, when you're in a world with a conspiracy thought of assassins and Templars, why not believe everything else? So the power they wielded cut down their enemies. Well, then I guess this would be people with swords, so I'll take that one. And that one cuts hair. And that's a spear. That's a sword. That's a sword. That one's wrong. So I've got to take one of these guys out. Let's take this one out. There you go. Piece of Eden 25, the sword. So apparently there's 25 pieces of Eden and one of them's a sword. In their hands the wise lean on a great force. So sit, stand, stand, stand. Lean as in skinny. Oh, it's a staff. So anyone that has a staff in their possession, you would lean on a staff. Piece of Eden 34, the staff. And how many pieces of Eden can you have in this world? So we've got 5 of 20. We're 1/4 of the way done. Does this really tell you anything? No. Will it really tell you anything when you have all 20? Not really. Let's see. And this was not this building. So sadly, I kind of need to go to this building. So let's make a mad dash that way and see if we can get the other marker. Give me some time, I'll get down. There we go.
Buongiorno.
Here we go. So I can assassinate other people, by the way. So you have to be kind of careful to not accidentally... Hey, I got 500 from that one. Yeah, you just don't want to accidentally kill civilians. It's not like it hurts your health or anything like the first game, although it might actually. There was a part of the whole desynchronization and resynchronization element was if you killed civilians, your health would go down.
This is my territory, and you better play by the rules. My rules.
Why is that guy mad at me? He's mad at me, I think, because I was climbing around.
He's as crooked as they come. Don't listen to him, people.
So here is the next one. We're looking for sparkles. There's also...
Bizarre. What's with him?
Hey, hey, calm down. You really? My blade. It would be the last thing you ever see. I'm just aching for a chance to use this weapon. Got it? How many of you killed today? I lost track. Ran out of fingers.
Forgive me, sir. I'm sorry. I'll leave.
This was an area. It feels so much like a multiplayer area that I played. So I'm not certain if they took this area and they put it in the multiplayer in Brotherhood, or what happened there. Here's a target in white here.
Keep away from me, Phil. God! To get caught in the middle. Thank God. Not a little cosmic joke. What? Leave that.
1500.
I've great metal work here. Has anyone seen my assistant? Right here.
Must be a drunken wager or something.
Here's the mark. Hidden back here in Japanese.
They were mostly heroes. See how the lineage is disrupted? The web of history traps the good, and the evil take what is not theirs.
Brothers, unlock the file. So these I can do. Ooh, now it's connected to 2. So I'm gonna have to play a little bit differently. Like these 2 here are connected fine. I believe this is Romulus and Remus, if I was to guess. This might actually be a little difficult. Let's see. There we go. Darn it. There we go. And Satan said to Cain, "Swear unto me by thy throat, and if thou tell, thou shalt die." Yeah, okay. Another puzzle. Let's find the right orientation. The center is spinning like crazy. Let's see what we're making here. Oh, it's just another. It's Cain and Abel, not Romulus and Remus. Same story, basically. Let's see. Darn it. I'll have to go back on the inner ring in a second and fix this, I guess. That's not too bad. And all these things were done in secret. They're fighting over the apple, according to this. There we go. There. There. And there. And back here to fix this middle section again. And Cain said, "Truly I am Mahan, the master of this great secret." Well, this one's in black and white, so it's gonna be somewhat more difficult. The way this cycles is confusing. Come on. How does this connect? I have no idea how this is supposed to connect to the rest of it. It's like, I think I've got most of it done. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wherefore Cain was called Master Mahan, and he gloried in his wickedness.
Behold, the mark of Cain.
And so each depiction is a Templar depiction of stealing the piece of Eden from Abel, I suppose. So that's another one. Again, I'll just play them all. It doesn't make really any sense. It's just people running, weird looking people, and a small screen. Alright. But since I'm wasting time here, it is giving me a good opportunity to get money and allow the treasure chest to refill.
Lovely tight
I've
hands.
traditional remedies and the wisdom of the Arabes.
There's another courier that I could get rid of. I believe... No, it's this right here. Keeping my notoriety down. Or at least trying to. Now I suppose we'll move to the Templar tomb over here. So at least we can get a major thing done. If we could get all of the armor pretty fast, that would make the game easier. Assassin tomb icon appearing in the database.
So great are these man's crimes. A private bounty
So here's a
shall be
herald.
offered to he that brings his person.
If I give him 500 gold, he'll erase 50% of my notoriety. People will just stop talking about it, about me. I think I remember this Assassin's Tomb. I think I remember this Assassin's Tomb being a big pain in the butt. Is it on the... over there where those guards are? Or can I get really lucky and hope that it's... No, it's right there. I see it. Can I gracefully drop down, drop down? And in I go. So, remember there was that one tower where you climbed from the inside? We have not seen that again in the game. Interesting. So it must have been just something they were experimenting with and didn't get too far with.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
So there's sacred objects in the lanterns at the top. That doesn't make any sense. They're showing us exactly where to start, which is helpful. Now, I do believe there is a point you reach here where you reset a little bit. They give you a nice like checkpoint, but at the beginning of it, it is mostly up to your own ability. So if you fall or anything like that, you're on your own. And it's so easy to fall. Just doing something like that. So the right move would have been to, once you climbed up, darn it. Once you climbed up this section, if you could have lowered the ladder to at least that would have stopped this initial climb, which really isn't that much. So I wouldn't put a ladder right there. I might put a ladder somewhere right here. So I have to jump here, and then the trick here is to jump this and then jump this. And it's not a really long jump that way, it's, I believe, a jump back this way. And then I believe it's a jump here. And seems like it may just actually be a really long jump here. And so they give you this ladder.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
So that's a pretty decent setup of a checkpoint. I've certainly done worse in this game. Alright. Now I have to make a long jump over here, a jump over here, a jump this way, align myself, jump here, jump over here, and it's probably right about now a good point to get another checkpoint, I would hope. But nope, I have to wait a little bit longer. Again, not Assassin's Creed. Nothing like the first game. We've done no courier missions. We've done no information missions. This is obvious that there was at least 2 teams working on this game, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's closer to 4 or 5 teams nowadays, because you may have one team doing half of a game, one team doing the other half of the game, one team just in charge of like some section of it. So we're not doing too bad. I've only fallen a couple times. As long as there isn't a timer on this, which I fear there might be. Checkpoint reached. Good to know. I would have figured that out myself, but there's nothing wrong with the game telling you. They're obvious. So why do we have all these pigeons when there are no hay bales? Are they trying to use the pigeons as a marker of where you should go? Well, the game hasn't really established that as a thing. Sure, the pigeons always indicated a place where you could jump safely, but that doesn't mean you always should have jumped. In fact, almost never is it the right move to jump down. Let's see. Speed this up. Why there is a slow movement speed, I don't know. It actually gets really silly. It just slows you down for no reason. Just always run. You're a busy person. And it's not like if I hold down the right trigger and start moving faster, then I will accidentally fall off or anything like that. It just doesn't work that way. So climb up here. It's a good thing there isn't like a marker in here. That would potentially be a nightmare. Let's see. Here we go. Checkpoint reached. How can that be a checkpoint? There's no ladder there. They just give up on the concept of the ladders and said, you know what, we'll just save you at a checkpoint. We'll just be nice people and save you. Which is kind of what the game should have been doing the whole time. That can't be the wrong direction. There's nowhere else to go. Do I have to jump sideways? Well, you don't have to jump sideways. I guess you just have to... No, see, and that's not letting me climb up either. So I'll just continue shimmying. Maybe the construction there was blocking my way. I guess it was. See, that wasn't clearly depicted. Alright. So it'd be a horrible place to miss a jump. One fall in the wrong place and you're probably gonna die. So I could jump down there, and there. Or I could try for this. Let's see. So that seems strange. Almost feels like the game is gonna force me to actually work my way back down, which would be a nightmare. Checkpoint reached again. It is kind of relaxing and quiet, but that's not anything I ever really expected or wanted from an Assassin's Creed game. I mean, if you're running around killing people, you're running around killing people, so the concept of taking it easy just feels a little foreign. Much like the slow walking mechanic, it's like, why would you ever walk like this? Why not always run? What are you doing to me, game? I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I guess maybe... drop? No, climb. Ah. Man, these bricks, they really don't grab my attention well enough. So here is the ultimate jump. And the camera's gonna move, so you're gonna be awkward position. Seemed like they made it kind of easy there to ensure you made that jump. That'd be the worst place to miss. Ah, and here's another assassin. 250 plus another 250. The amount in these chests don't ever change. So, do the assassins work with the church here? Is that the deal? That's why these tombs are considered sacred and kept safe? Or did the church loot this tomb? No, because then it wouldn't have the door. That wouldn't make sense, would it? 2 of 6 seals found. Just go out the window. Another 1,000 Fiones collected. Provided you don't lose any health, and you might be able to regenerate some of it. Well, I'm seeing quite a bit of things here to get the... It would be silly not to grab them while we're here. That means some players will absolutely accidentally climb up here to the top of this, if there is a way to get up there, and then have to do the tomb and then end up right back here. That would be a sad turn of events. No! No! What a save! What a save! Still took damage. There was a hay bale here, so I could have jumped off if I knew which way to jump. Alright. So, there's a race and a codex to do. Let's get this codex. I need to do the races. At least the first one. I don't think the others will unlock unless I do the first one. Looks like there's a chest in here. Is this the same building I climbed before? If it is, I missed a chest. Up we go and in through the window. This is the one I went in before. Alright, now how do I get out of here? Is it worth it to climb to the top? I'm using a lot of health packs. It feels awkward. There you go. If only I knew that there was like a hay bale. We'll just do a little shuffle here. Catch ourselves after each fall. There we go.
What a madman.
No notoriety right now, so I can just run through the streets. Now it's not really worth it to spend that 500 to bribe people, at least not until you've unlocked everything. If you've increased your income to the maximum and purchased every single item, then it kind of makes sense, but not until then. Alright. Let's, I suppose, continuing to try this. Come on, let me through. So you can hear the guy immediately start to talk about me and saying I'm a horrible person just because I murder all these people, which, okay, he's got me there. So if I can find an art dealer, that would also be ideal. Let's see. Up. this way. Come over here. Come down this way. And those items aren't even on the map if your notoriety is low. Is at 0. So there won't be any posters or anything. And we'll take the race on, I suppose.
Oh, that is impressive.
Maybe I'm a little bit faster now. Maybe I'm better suited for this.
Must be a drunken wager or something.
Let's see if we can do it.
I can outrun anyone in this distretto. I hear you the best. Prove it.
Where'd you hear that from? And sit here and load. Part of the problem is simply getting the come on. Keep going. Where's the next piece? Over here. Where's the next piece? Over here. Have to remember this race a little bit. I have 30 seconds and 14 to go, 4 to go, not 14. 15 seconds. Go, go, go. And see, I must be faster. I must have purchased something that made me faster. And it might be a good idea to like look in the armory, see the items that you increase your speed, and see, well, until I can purchase all those things, until I have them equipped, races might not be worth your effort. So what else do we have left to do? We need to fast travel. Is there a fast travel section? There's one here. Let's find that fast travel. And let's go back to our area. And then potentially fast travel back to Leonardo's place with the codexes. There's 5,071 in the villa chest, which might mean that the villa chest is full. There we go. There we go. Come on. Warning, Ezio did not kill civilians. So apparently you can get like a desynchronization for killing civilians. Or maybe you don't. Maybe it's just a pointless warning.
Remember your training, man! Stop him! Stay away from me!
And that guy starts running away. There we go. So you have some of these, you'll start seeing this happen more and more. It's like a codex, except for it's 2 treasure chests. with about 500.
This is a dangerous place.
Let's see.
What sacrilege is this? May your soul burn in hell for all eternity!
Looking for medicines? I'd rather not.
Leave! Leave at once, depraved creature!
Everybody's yelling at me. Nobody likes me. It would so easy. It'd be really, really easy to turn an assassin in modern time against the public. Because he's not doing anything besides repairing his own little villa. He's not catching the love and the hearts and minds of the people. So it would be amazingly simple to simply... Oops. I did not mean to get into a fight there.
Choose your opening carefully, man. You will find this one always is fast. Wait for a good opening. Get on his blind.
So you do slice throats, I suppose. More than I realized.
There he is, Lagu! Ora! This one is Khan.
So that caught another one. So his double blades are stronger than my sword right now. So it really feels like, why did I even bother having a sword fighting mechanism when I can move faster and kill easier? Notoriety goes 75% down. He only had 4 thorns on him though. So they barely will even notice I'm here. Fast travel section. So, here we go. To make a fast travel, is this one time for 100 or is it infinitely for 100 gold? It may very well be only one time for 100, so not really worth the effort. But we have some other stuff we can do. First things first, let's run around on this side. We're looking for the statues and such. There's, I believe, 4 of them remaining. Even if I just wander around, I should, if I get close enough, hear them. No. Not hearing anything, not seeing anything. Darn it. Ah, I hear something there. There's the statue. Pluto statue acquired. So. Let's look at the book.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
That's all she says. She only has a city. Chest can hold 571, so that was a mistake to not come back a little bit earlier,
A presto, Ezio.
but that's alright. We'll fix that. Speak to the
Buongiorno.
architect.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Again, getting this upgraded would be the best. I think. And that leaves just a lot more stuff to upgrade.
Buon viaggio.
I just added 9,000 to our income. So I think that's how that works.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
They could have made two or three things. So every 20 minutes I'll get 2,000 Florence, and it has a maximum capacity of 8,000. So every 80 minutes it will be full. So about an hour and a half now. That means still that we need to make some upgrades, or
A presto, Ezio.
either make up upgrades or come and empty the chest every one episode. Assassinate? No, I can't assassinate the statue. See, there is something here we can see on the map. No, that's not the statue I just found. And it can't be that one, so it must be one over here. Now, as far as the map says, there's where you place the feathers, but I'm not seeing any markers for any treasure chests or anything. Wouldn't be surprised if there aren't any. So I want to just run around here in the next recording. I know we're not moving the story forward any, but I just want to run around and see if I can find those other statues. I think a couple thousand upgrading things. See, there is a chest here. There must be a map I need to purchase. Maybe I can go find it. Let's see. Who sells maps? Nobody right now. An art guy. And I don't have an art guy purchased. So I need to renovate the art facility. But yeah. Sadly, it's a shame I can't just pause the game. I suppose I could not pause the game and cheat. Take an hour break with the game giving me gold. There's really nothing stopping me from playing that way, is there? There you go. And on this edge, I bet there's a good collection of things. I see a feather over there. So yeah, let's cheat a little bit here. This is a pretty standard thing I think people would do. Let's just leave the game unpaused. Well, and then I'll take like an hour break and let the chest fill up with money. And then I'll use that money to renovate before we leave this area and move on to the next thing. Jeez, how would I get up there? Nope. That's not one way. Damaged armor. Over time. Well, I think that's quite the perfect place to end this recording, isn't it? So, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.